gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Matthews again missing. Green dishes to Cunningham. And Green slams it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. And for Kris Humphries, last year was a chance to sign with a playoff contender. The Wizards turned out to be even more than that, with the 4th best record in the East, and Humphries helped them to get there, averaging about 6.5 boards per game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Getting back to Humphries, he was rolling pretty good last season, but a late-season groin injury, Clark, cost him the final 16 games.
Yeah, terribly disappointing for Kris because he had become an important part of that front court rotation. He was up to almost 20 minutes a game before he went down.
Quincy Pondexter, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Bryant kicks to Price. Six on the shot clock. The drive by Bryant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Price.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. The dish to Pondexter. Bryant drives in, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. He feeds it to Fry. Price outside. Pondexter, the pass to Kobe. And another miss by Memphis.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Porzingis comes in for Chandler. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Channing Frye.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Stoudemire goes in. He kicks it to Iguodala. Back to Stoudemire. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Kobe. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got P.J. Tucker. Rose is out there with Matthews. And there's Bryant. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Tries it from the top of the key. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Rose gets a wide open look. They get the rebound, and it's blocked. Kobe with the steal. To the left side wing. It's up a three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Take a look at what Tucker's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Charlotte making some changes. Martin comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Livingston in for Dennis Schroeder. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Livingston, and the layup's good off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Tucker. Chandler outside. Chandler is screen. Feeds to Tucker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Martin missing. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to Cleveland. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. David Lee's checked in for Chris Humphries.
In for your Hornets, David Lee.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He told us guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Chandler with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Kyle Anderson.
Rose against Iguodala. Over in the corner, Green. Pulls it up. But they get it back. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Chandler.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And Green gets it to go.
Grizzlies timeout.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
And the Hornets making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. Rose dishes to Tucker. Back to Rose. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Listen to the reaction of the fans after that call.
Really safe to say they were not too happy about that one.
Chandler outside. Here's Tucker. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Green slams it in.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Rose against Iguodala. Pass to Matthews. Out left to the wing. From deep. And it's Matthews again missing. For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. Green tries again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Green. He has 17 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Here's Iguodala. The Grizzlies pull it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. .141 left in the game. Rose goes in. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Chandler.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Porzingis passes to Rose. Here's Tucker. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Hornets. At the elbow, Green. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Schroeder. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Chandler. Fry comes in for Porzingis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Matthews. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the Hornets' ball. 8-point game. Here's Green, and he gets the bucket. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
Here's Rose.
Tyson Chandler.
And that's an intentional foul.
Porzingis. P.J. Tucker.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Charlotte foul call.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Schroeder. The feet to Stoudemire. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Wiggins drives in. Can't get it to go. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson.